must be the Lil SOB Jamboree. We're so happy that you took this time to enjoy a Christmas special all the way from the North Pole. That's Marty Lenz back there on the drums, and Mark Andrew Miller on the bass and the Doghouse bass. We're gonna have one special guest tonight that's made it all the way up here to the North Pole with us. He's with us every week. I'm gonna keep it a secret until he gets there. Till then, I hope you got a log on the fire, but not the kind of log that Brandy Goldsboro posted the other day. Way down in the valley of the fever, in the hills of Tennessee, where we're sifting through that asphalt barnyard, looking for that bee-bop-bee. 'Cause we sleep all day, we play all night. Man, it ain't no lie. We can't tell what day it is. It just seems like one long Saturday night. Well, it's something in the water, or something in the air, or something to the refugees on that street down there. 'Cause we sleep all day, we play all night. Man, it ain't no lie. We can't tell what day it is. It just seems like one long Saturday night. Well, you know I ain't got nothing. $13 won't buy. But when I get me a little money, baby, I'm gonna take me a little ride. For 6 more months of nighttime, I take 6 months more. I keep taking whatever it takes till I can't take no more. 'Cause that lonesome ghost is a calling me. One day I have to fight. Till then I just keep on running through my one long Saturday night. Merry Christmas, everybody. Just looking for that bee-bop-bee. 'Cause we sleep all day, we play all night. Man, it ain't no lie. We can't tell what day it is. It just seems like one long Saturday night. Oh, it seems like one long Saturday night. Well, it seems like one long Saturday night. One, two, three, four, one. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. It wasn't way I had him pictured. Santa wasn't much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney. Mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. And Daddy looked a lot like in bed. I never thought they'd catch me peeping, or I'd hear what they said. Santa put his arm around Mama, and Mama put his arm around him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, well, I'm gonna tell on them. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. I take the picture. Santa was a much too thin. He didn't come down the chimney. Mama must have let him in. His daddy looked a lot like Santa. Well, Santa looked a lot like him. Well, I never saw a dancer or a prancer. I never heard the sleigh bells ring. I never saw the red-nosed reindeer. I could see you on the TV screen. But he sure had a lot of presents. So Santa Claus he must have been. And he sure looked a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looked a lot like him. Well, Santa looked a lot like Daddy. Daddy looked a lot like him. It was the way I had him pictured. Well, Santa was a much too thin. Oh, he didn't come down the chimney. Mama must have let him in. And Daddy looked a lot like Santa. Santa looked a lot like him. Nice. Welcome to the Christmas edition of the Lil SOB Jamboree. We're so glad that you joined us here tonight. I'm going to tune my guitar just because I feel like I should.
It's probably a good idea.
Because it's Christmas. It's not quite Christmas yet. And it's almost my birthday. I'm going to have a significant birthday this year. No gifts, please. Hey, sweet Sherry, won't you come along with me? We'll ride down outside the town where nobody else will be. We'll head to the river where the raiders made their getaway. We'll wade in up to our shins with our spilling our Beaujolais. Oh, my darling, don't ask the reason why I'm standing knee deep in the Wakarusa River, wishing my feet were dry. Now the spirits on the creek bank, they all want some wine. We'll share a lick with the North Beatnik, waiting for the stars to shine. A little taste of heaven, but heaven is so small. The other side seems big and wide when you're told you could have it all. Oh, my darling, don't ask the reason why I'm standing knee deep in the Wakarusa River, wishing I weren't so high. Oh, my darling, don't ask the reason why I'm standing knee deep in the Wakarusa River, wishing my wings were dry. Oh, my darling, don't ask the reason why I'm standing knee deep in the Wakarusa River, wishing I weren't so high. Now the harvest moon is dangling like an orange in the sky. I'll uproot my muddy boots and then we'll have to say goodbye. I love you, pretty baby, but there's something you should know. There's a staying kind and a praying kind, and the good ones always go. Oh, my darling, don't ask the reason why I'm standing knee deep in the Wakarusa River, wishing my feet were dry. It was a quiet, misty, early summer morning in the third year of the war. Everyone in town was in the same place it was left the night before. Well, them sleeping Jayhawks never knew their men that had been in the saddle all night just to bring them a barbecue. Fighting like hell with a devil by his side. Well, the leader of the horde, he held a grudge 'cause they had put his girl in jail. His second in command was known to drape himself in Yankee ponytails. Well, they were over 300 men strong, and most of them wanted to get while you could get it, 'cause you know you don't live that long. Riding like hell with a devil by his side. Well, in a screaming horde, they swarmed on down, killed the men and burned the town. They set it all alight in flames. The widows were calling their husbands' names. Over 150 dead. The raiders just laughed at the bloodshed. They were riding like hell with a devil by his side. Well, you could love to hear the screaks and moans, bodies all lying on the curbstone. Some men hid in a cornfield, one used an old rug for a shield. Murder and chaos in their wake, they took everything that they could take. They were riding like hell with a devil by his side. Well, the people who were spared, they built the town back from the ashes it had been. And they won the war, and there was peace for the first time since they dug the win. Oh, but some of them raiders went pro, and they were still robbing Yankee banks and trains in 1874. Riding like hell with a devil by his side. They were riding like hell with a devil by his side. let's do that old hillbilly song about how I found me a little friend at a country fair near Osceola, Missouri. Somewhere around there. Anyway, she sure taught me a lot. You guys ready?
Yes.
2, 3. Neosho Valley Sioux, Neosho Valley Sioux, I love you, Neosho Valley Sioux. I'm just a poor boy from Moran. Won't you let me be your man? You're my first love, Neosho Valley Sioux. Well, I went out to a little fair to find myself a sweet. When I saw that girl by the tilt-a-whirl, my heart bent flip and set me on a little trip that took me to another galaxy. Well, she led me to the stars. She was Venus, I was Mars. I won't forget you, Neosho Valley Sioux. Neosho Valley Sioux, Neosho Valley Sioux, I love you, Neosho Valley Sioux. I'm just a moron from Moran. Won't you let me be your man? You're my first love, Neosho Valley Sioux. Well, I went out to a little fair to find myself a sweet. When I saw that girl by the tilt-a-whirl, and my heart went flip and set me on a little trip that took me to another galaxy. Well, she led me to the stars. She was Venus, I was Mars. I won't forget you, Neosho Valley Sioux. Ah, yes, Neosho Valley Sioux. That's a fine one. A song written over Skype. It took us longer to figure out how to do Skype than it did to write the song. I've said it many times, but, you know, it's a fun little fact. Speaking of fun little facts, we'd love to do this every 2 weeks. We love coming into your living room over YouTube or Facebook or however you watch us. We love doing that. But in order to keep doing that, we need your contributions. If you could make a nice contribution through Venmo or PayPal, or you can go to chuckmead.com where you can buy a whole litany of great products, including T-shirts, including records. We don't have any. We ran out of cassette tapes, I think.
Alms.
Is there Christmas?
Alms.
Is that Santa?
Oh,
Is that Santa or a beggar? I can't tell.
it's begging Santa. Alms for the elves. Alms for the elves.
Arms for an. Did you say arms for an ex-leper? Well, anyway, if you could help us out with a nice contribution, you could be warm and fuzzy all winter long. We had a nice request already, and it was an actual request, not a suggestion, because we know the difference between a suggestion and a request. We all know that. So we have a nice contribution to do this song that BR549 did. It's about a punk rock gal that went all hillbilly on you. Little Ramona gone hillbilly nuts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Well, remember when we hung in the low places in 1979? We used to think that it mattered to the man with the money where we spent our time. Well, I knew a little gal with a mohawk hairdo, a chain around her neck, but you never recognize her if you saw her now. She done something that you never expect. She done traded in the dock for kicker boots, safety pin t-shirts from Manuel suits. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. She ain't ashamed of the way she was. She hears old Hank, she can't get bugging to that honky-tonkin' beat. Well, we'll get that line dance out of him and give her room to move her feet. She done traded in her dock for kicker boots, safety pin t-shirts from Manuel suit. Her hair's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. She ain't ashamed of the way she was. She hears old Hank, she can't get enough. Her punk rock records are gathering dust, 'cause little Ramona's gone hillbilly. At a shopping mall, she acts just as tough as she always did. She just looks a little country, that's all. She got a Emmylou, Patti Smith on a 90-minute cassette. 'Cause where do you go to the end of the world when you still ain't been there yet? She done traded in the dock for kicker boots, safety pin t-shirts from Manuel suits. Her head's grown out and it's piled up high. She only shows her tattoos one at a time. She ain't ashamed of the way she was. She hears old Hank, she can't get enough. Her punk rock records are gathering dust, 'cause little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Well, little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts. Little Ramona's gone hillbilly nuts.
We are stretching.
There's a stretch? Cowboy says there's a stretch. I guess we must have some sort of technical thing going on. That's okay. I can still hear the sleigh bells ringing. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Hey. In the ring. Sonny Liston. I don't know. Is that the words? Sounds like somebody's puking back there. Either that or they're trying to cough up a lung.
Santa got into the cold duck.
It's the cold duck talking. Hey, let's do this song. We don't do it very often, since we haven't been playing out very often. It goes out to all you heathens out there, and I know there's a bunch of you. Don't you guys want to do this? We all sing this together. It's very nice. Oh, the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
Don't have no secret.
Oh, the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
We're best friends. Oh, the devil and me. Don't need no reason. But I know the devil and me's gonna do me in. Oh, well, early in the morning, late in the evening. There ain't no telling when I come undone. I feel a tap on my left shoulder. They say they're gonna take me from here to kingdom come. And now the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
I don't have no secret.
Oh, the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
We're best friends. Oh, the devil and me. Don't need no reason. But I know the devil and me's gonna do me in. Well, I don't know where it got started, but I got a feeling I know where it will end. Oh, the devil and me.
Oh, the devil and me.
We're looking for trouble, but I know the devil and me's gonna do me in. best friend. Oh, the devil and me don't need no reason. Oh, I know the devil and me's gonna do me in. Oh, well, I don't know where it got started, but I got a feeling I know where it will end. Oh, the devil and me, we're looking for trouble, but I know the devil and me's gonna do me in. Yeah, now who's that girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway? Well, I don't remember Jimmy hauling freight from Chicago to St. Louis. Lord, I see her every day. Well, a double clutch and weasel like a me could never ever get a girl to wanna even look at him that way. I like the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. A do 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 do, a do 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 do. That girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. Well, I bet it wouldn't take her very long to be gone if someone pulled a dirty trick and took that towel away. Well, I slow my Jimmy down to 20. That's how many wrecks I see along there every day. Caused by the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. A do 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 do, a do 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 do. Doggone that girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. Oh, well, I guess I'm getting bolder 'cause I'd rather kiss and hold her than have to look at her every day. A room 35, keeping creaking, eating time, Jimmy shimmies as I wake up, the artist that painted that display. Of the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. A do 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 do, a do 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 do. I love that girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. Well, a sleepy-headed painter said the girl wasn't real. I should get there on my way. Oh, Route 66 from Chicago to St. Louis. Lord, I take the was scattered by the girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel and a picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway. A do 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 do, a do 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 do, a do 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 do, a do 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 do. Doing some Christmas songs throughout the set tonight, and some of your requests. These two songs were a request. This was a request to hear the girl on the billboard, and I kind of screwed up that last line, didn't I? Scattered by the girl wearing nothing but a smile. No, the one right before that, something like that. I went. Well, when I woke up this morning, there was a note upon my door. I said, don't make me no coffee, honey. I won't be here no more. And that's all she wrote. Get John, I sent your saddle home. She didn't leave no address, and she didn't say goodbye. All she said was, if you get blue, honey, hang your little head and cry. That's all she wrote. Get John, I sent your saddle home. a hold of me. That's all she wrote. Yeah, John, I said y'all saddle home. When that Jonah got along in the belly of the whale, Daniel in the lion's den. But I know a guy that didn't try to get along, and he won't get a chance again. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, John, I said y'all saddle home. Teller said with a grin, I feel so sorry for you, Chaz, but your wife has done been in. That's all she wrote. Yeah, John, I said y'all saddle home. Well, when I woke up this morning, there was a note upon my door. I said, don't make me no coffee, honey, 'cause I won't be there no more. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, John, I said y'all saddle home.
That?
The sound of the sleigh bells means it's time to do a Christmas song. You guys ready to do this?
Oh, yeah.
And it starts out just like this. 2, 3, 4. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. Well, the snow is falling on the ground. Baby, well, the snow is falling on the ground.
Christmas, Christmas.
Be a good little girl, baby. Santa Claus is back in town. I got no sleigh and reindeer, no sack on my back. Santa's gonna be coming in a black Cadillac. Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. Well, the snow is falling on the ground.
Christmas, Christmas.
Well, I'll be a good little girl. Santa Claus is back in town. Your stocking, turn out the lights. Santa Claus is coming down your chimney tonight. Oh, it's Christmas time, pretty baby, and the snow is falling on the ground. Christmas, Christmas, be a good little girl, baby. Santa Claus is back in town. Christmas, Christmas. I guess this one goes out to my mama. On a slow train through Arkansas. It's the slowest train you ever saw. Well, you know that it's a crime that this train can't make any better time. It's a slow train through Arkansas. Arkansas. Where the brakeman flashes number 6. Jump, 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 as the cars belong out in the sticks. Jump, jump, jump. You know this thing ain't never hit no cow, but it couldn't ever catch up with one anyhow. It's a slow train through Arkansas. Well, there ain't no shortage of homemade alcohol on this slow train through Arkansas. There are 3 kind of passengers on this train. Well, the first class people kindly remain. Well, the second class walk through the bramble bush. The third class people have to get out and push that slow train through Arkansas. It's a slow train through Arkansas. Well, it barely speeds up to a crawl. If it's the M and N A ride, there's a good chance you might never arrive on that slow train through Arkansas. Oh, I know it's true, 'cause I heard it from my grandpa. He rode that slow train through Arkansas. It's a slow train through Arkansas. On a slow train through Arkansas. Jump, 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 That was pretty good, you guys. Pretty good fade out.
Now,
Somehow my guitar went out of tune. I don't
shouldn't
know.
that be a slow sleigh from Arkansas?
Right now, I guess it is. I guess you're right, Marky. When you're right, you're right. But man,
But I'm wrong.
I'm not the man for the job. Well, I spend all day loading widgets down at your warehouse, and I spend all night trying to be better than I am. say at the bar. See ya, wouldn't wanna be. Oh, life's getting tougher and I don't know if I'm that strong. So long, I got to be moving on. Oh, I'm not the man for the job. Oh, I'm not the man for the job. I'm not the man for the job. That's right. Hey, here's a blast from my past. A couple weeks ago, we were watching the show. Mrs. Beverly Bradley was watching, and she liked to hear Bob Wills, and that's kind of hard to do Bob Wills with just a three-piece because it's Western swing, and you got to have fiddle and steel and electric mandolin and sometimes horns, and you have to have Tommy Duncan. So we don't have any of that shit. Oh, excuse me. We don't have any of that stuff. I'm trying not to cuss. So we're going to try to do this song. This is a Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys song, and it's a little more obscure. And Marky's going to get the upright doghouse bass on this one, and I'm going to see if we can do this just as a three-piece. You guys ready for this?
Yeah. We're getting there.
You're getting there? Hey, man, we can't have dead air. There we go. You ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Well, I'm an old country boy and I work on the farm. I mind my own business, never do no harm. When time rolls around and it's Saturday, I'm on a Cadillac to town in my Model A. I'm on a Cadillac to town in my Model A. Hey. Them four cylinders, they's setting the beat. People passing by, and I hear them say, whoa, listen to the Cadillac and Model A. I said, oh, listen to the Cadillac and Model A. Listen now. Till the break of day, and in a Cadillac home in my Model A. We're gonna Cadillac home in my Model A. One more time now. That's right. Well, now on the way home we'll stop and spark. I know that we're gonna wanna spark, but we'll make love say knocking down these requests. We are knocking them down. Is there anything else coming over the wireless, Cowboy?
A lot of people saying that Marty is a crazy drummer.
Well, I am a drummer. And I am crazy.
That boy crazy like Swayze.
Hey, is there some sort of a crazy drummer forum on the internet? Kind of like Parlor, you know?
I think this is it.
Oh, this is it. Okay, good.
Just
Good.
my rantings on this show.
I'm going to do this Hank Williams song, even though we've already done a Hank Williams song technically. I'm going to do this for my dad, because he always wants to hear Hank Williams song.
Big C.
Can I have a little bit more of this, Kabooey?
Big C, I hope you're in fine fettle this evening.
I think he's probably having a glass of wine right now, holding it up saying, cheers. Wait a minute. We got a little drink. Let's say cheers with my pop. Yeah. Cheers, Pappy.
Cheers.
Everybody says cheers.
It's a big shot.
Even Austin, he doesn't even drink. Do you drink? Oh, you do drink? Where's your drink? Oh, we have another person down here. He's wearing a mask. Don't worry. He's got a hazmat suit on. Ready? You guys ready? Can we try this?
Oh, yeah.
You want to try it?
Oh, yeah.
This one right now?
It's the one that...
You weren't ready. I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost, on this life of sin. I have paid the cost. Oh, when I walk by, all the people say, there goes another guy on the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine and a woman's lies make a life like mine. Oh, the day we met, Lord, I went astray. I started rolling down that lost highway. I was just a lad, nearly 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. Oh, but now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. Now, boys, don't start all your rambling round on this life of sin. Are you sorrow bound? Take my advice, or you curse the day you started rolling down that lost highway. That was some hillbilly shit right there. Don't you think? Don't you think, Marky?
Yeah.
We've had several requests to do this song, this next song, It's a song about something that happened to me on Lower Broadway many, many years ago, and it has to do with Hank Williams. And so I think we ought to try to do it. Can we do it?
Is this that one about the thing?
This is the one about the thing.
Okay.
You know, how many people have been to Lower Broadway in this room? Everybody. I'm falling into my, club shtick. I don't know how to get out of it. It's like this evil, twisted sort of
Twin.
I don't know. It just keeps not a twin. I don't know. Are there two of them?
You know
Are there
what?
two of me?
It happened to you after you had that Grinch mask on your head.
That wasn't me.
There was some kind of a possession, I think, that happened.
That's a Hallmark Christmas movie right there.
I'm gonna kick this off. 1, 2, 1. Well, when I first came to Nashville, I was playing in this joint downtown, 'cause I'd always wanted to play in the front window of Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. So me and Clovis, we got us a gig in there, playing from 9 to 2. We were getting to play whatever we wanted to play, and hell, we were making just a little money too. Now one Monday night, about 10 o'clock, the crowd, it was looking pretty thin. And we were probably only gonna go home about $35 richer than when we came in. Then suddenly the whole place filled up from the front bar to the back. And I seen some dude pulling up in front in a long black Cadillac. I did. Well, I noticed how he tipped his hat as he walked into the bar. And I said to myself, that guy has to be some big famous singing star. So I just looked over at old Clovis, and he kicked off a rockin' Carl Smith tune. Then we followed it up with a few Johnny Horton numbers. Then I started to work the room. Well, I went into my little spiel about how you're supposed to tip the band. I said, if you can't give $5, well, then just give what you can. And if there's anything special that you'd like to hear, well, now's the time to say. And that guy stood up and said, I'll give you $25 for every Hank Williams song you play. He did. Well, I was shocked and stunned to the challenge that he had laid down before me. So I rattled off 5 Hank Williams songs in a row, and then another 3. When I reached $300 worth, I had to kind of stop and catch my breath. And everybody in that whole bar was shouting out all their favorite Hank Williams requests. Well, he said, hey, good looking, honky tonk, and so lonesome I could cry. Rudy tooty, honey baby, no teardrops tonight. I played that rambling band from Alabama. Well, with the help of everybody in the joint that night, I sang 24. He was telling me how good a job I was doing as he was stuffing $100 bills into my tip jar. But he only had $575 cash on him. That didn't bother me. Hell, he'd paid for 23 of them suckers. He could have jambalaya for free. Well, now, all that happened many years ago. And since then, I've done all right, I guess. I make a living doing what I love, and that's a measure of true success. But I can't help thinking sometimes, late at night, I get to thinking how, man, I sure could use that other $20 about right now. 'Cause I sing, hey, good looking, honky tonk, and so lonesome I could cry. Rudy tooty, honey baby, no teardrops tonight. I played that rambling man from Alabama. Well, I said I can't help it. Long gone daddy don't love me like he used to do. Oh, howling, moaning, goes.
Oh,
I said, hey. Oh no! Is it time for another? It's time for another Christmas song.
I guess. I mean, I don't know where the sleigh bells are coming from.
I guess that's. Well, this is a famous one. We did this back in the BR days down on Lower Broadway when there was probably several daddies in the bar drinking. No bueno.
what's wrong? What? Oh.
Well, daddy's drinking up our Christmas. Gonna be some hard times this year. No games or stockings or presents, just bottles of Christmas cheer. No new Frigidaire from mommy, no toy train for brother Jim. Daddy's drinking up our Christmas, don't know what's gonna become of him. Well, I quit his job last Friday, it's been his last paycheck. Mama, she ain't seen a cent. If you hear our plea, where we gonna come up with the rent? We ain't seen Daddy in 2 or 3 days. Tommy's pa said they saw him at the track. Daddy laid down that bottle. If you hear our plea, Mommy and me want you back. Daddy's drinking up our Christmas. Gonna be some hard times this year. No tree or stockings or presents, just bottles of Christmas cheer. No new Frigidaire for Mama, no toy train for brother Jim. Daddy's drinking up our Christmas, don't know what's gonna become of him. Well, the sheriff came around, said Dad wrecked the family car. They arrested him and threw him in the tank. We'll get you out Christmas morning if you can raise the bail. Daddy, please don't take another drink. Oh, Daddy's drinking up our Christmas. Gonna be no happy new year. No tree or stockings or presents, just bottles of Christmas cheer. No new Frigidaire for Mommy, no toy train for brother Jim. Daddy's drinking up our Christmas, don't know what's gonna become of him. It's a classic. It's a classic. Hey, you know what? Every week we've been coming to you with these shows, and you've been very kind with your contributions. We really appreciate that. But the man behind the scene that's mixing all the music that you hear, and what is going on back there?
You're supposed to talk and not pay attention to me.
It's too distracting. There's talking, there's rattling and everything.
Pay no attention.
See, I guess I shouldn't. So every week, the man behind the camera, he's doing all the switching to the camera, making it look like a regular TV show to a certain extent, is Cowboy Keith. But a lot of people don't know. I think you play acoustic bass on this song because it's Keith's song. It's Keith's song. I'm introducing Cowboy Keith to come up and play. Remember? Because it's 6 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock we always have the guests come on. It's after 6. So please, everybody, welcome Cowboy Keith. It's supposed to be that. The next 3 songs are supposed to be that way, you see. We just, I know, I'm skipping over the list. I'm introducing Cowboy Keith. Just go with it.
This reminds me of Christmas at my house.
You mean with all the bickering? What I'm saying, I guess, is I put too many songs up there in the front before we got to this point. So it's my fault because you were being on top of it and changing. But I was introducing Cowboy Keith. Look at Cowboy.
Hey.
He's very Christmassy.
Ho, ho, ho.
He's going to sing a song.
I'm going to sing a song. You ready? Tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day driving the cattle on the snow-covered plains. All of the good gifts given today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range. Back in the city, we have different ways. Football and eggnog and Christmas parades. I'll take my blanket, I'll take the reins. Christmas for cowboys in the wide open plains. Campfire for warmth as we stop for the night. Stars overhead are our Christmas tree lights. The wind sings a hymn as we bow down to pray. It's Christmas for cowboys in the wide open plains. Driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. So many gifts have been opened today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range. It's Christmas for cowboys and the wide open plains. Christmas for cowboys, wide open plains. Merry Christmas, everyone.
How about that? Cowboy Keith. Can you believe it? He sings like a bird. Did I tell you? He sings like a bird.
Like an angel.
Like an angel from heaven. I want to pinch those cheeks. Come here.
Oh.
Bring those cheeks here. Come here. Can I pat you?
He doesn't just give it away.
He doesn't like to be patted.
He doesn't give it away.
No, he doesn't. Not at all. I guess we're still in the pandemic, so we should do this song. Should we do this song? We do have requests to do this song all the time. So I guess we should do it.
I love it.
I was traveling along, playing anywhere I could, when along came this virus that took away our livelihood. Somebody picked it up and spread it worldwide, and now for a while we have to all stay inside. You ask me how I'm doing, or if I've washed my hands, and I say, listen, bud, I've had about as much as I could stand. I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man. I ain't been nowhere. I'm in the bedroom, bathroom, living room, dining room, attic, basement, just to find an old room, hallway, driveway, same place as yesterday. Go cook, read a book, brog around the breakfast, my glass king, can't think, try to run the sink, can't think, I think, man, do my clothes stink. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man. I ain't been nowhere. I'm playing Yahtzee, Jigsaw, Scrabble, and Monopoly, Jenga, checkers, Cards Against Humanity, Fortnite, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, Battleground, Pac-Man, Black Ops, Stay Alive, Obstacle Course with Daddy's old golf ball, blast, trap, ping pong, happy hour, Zoom call. I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man. I ain't been nowhere. I'm watching Disney, Netflix, Apple, and Amazon, YouTube, Roku, Hulu, Amazon, Tiger King, Schitt's Creek, Mazeland, South Park, Star Wars, Star Trek, Ozarks, getting dark, born up at the dirty old magazines, Lysol, quarantine, see what I mean now? I ain't been nowhere, man. I ain't been nowhere, man. Been sitting in my chair, man. Growing out my hair, man. Sleeping, I've done my share, man. I know
Someplace you used to go.
I ain't been nowhere. But soon we'll go somewhere in 2021. I went to the store.
Hey, we made it to the North Pole.
We totally made it to the North Pole. But have you noticed how quiet it is around here?
It's very
There's
quiet.
no elves or anything. There was only the Grinch sighting earlier.
They're
Maybe he
busy.
chased everybody away.
They're
I don't
busy.
know.
This is crunch time.
Well, it is crunch time, but I mean, like, are they wearing masks in their little? Or
No,
they,
no. As I explained online, here COVID turns into candy canes.
Ah. Okay. Danette tipped and wanted to hear Uneasy Rider. Okay, can we do that after this song? Because I already have this guitar on. Is it okay, Danette? Okay. Hey, thank you for letting me know, Cowboy Keith.
What else?
There's a special holiday song that I wrote. Remember that one?
Oh,
You
sure.
play upright on this one too.
Is
Oh,
that-
I was asking him.
is
Oh,
that
you're talking to him. I'm sorry.
that's the one about the holidays.
Ready?
Yeah.
When I was just a little tyke and the holidays rolled round with mistletoe and lots of snow and pretty lights abound, I didn't know that friend and foe were celebrating too. All the races, Christian, pagan, Muslim, and Jew. Oh, nowadays we're always fighting over Christmas cheer. It's all the same except the name, so we should make it clear. 'Tis the season, for some reason, let the goodwill ring, with just one simple word this year that all of us can sing. Oh, XmaKwanaHanuRamaChristakadansamas. We pray for good and brotherhood and peace on earth for us. This time of year that brings good cheer should sound a lot like this. Merry XmaKwanaHanuRamaChristakadansamas. Well, now, thousands of years ago, our ancestors used to celebrate their holidays and festivals around the time of the change of the season. And in most parts of the Western world, this time of the year meant that the change of the season, it was getting cold. So people used to have to huddle together just for warmth. And that was the beginning of the spirit of giving, just simply giving warmth to one another. And then one year, some guy got the bright idea to light a tree on fire, and everybody sat around it. And everybody was really warm. And it looked kind of pretty, too. So they kept that as a tradition. Now, we celebrate that tradition still today, only we put lights on trees instead of setting them on fire, because it's a major hazard to set a tree on fire inside your house. But it's all about lighting the way, isn't it? The Star of Bethlehem, that guided the three wise men. And you light the menorah in Hanukkah, right?
Yep.
And there's candles in Kwanzaa.
Absolutely.
And in Ramadan, they put messages in lights in the sky. Now, I know that Ramadan doesn't really fall this time of the year every year. In fact, it falls a different kind of time of the year every year. So eventually it's going to make its way around this way. But, you know, it doesn't matter. The whole idea is it's all about giving of yourself and lighting the way. All this crap about the war on Christmas, it defeats the purpose. I mean, I don't care if someone says Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas. I don't get insulted if someone says Happy Hanukkah or Happy Kwanzaa or Meleki Liki Maka for that matter. All this arguing just totally defeats the purpose of the Spirit. I don't even have a problem with them putting a nativity scene right smack in front of City Hall. You know, because that just gives rowdy teenagers a chance to steal the little baby Jesus and hold it for ransom till next year. That warms my heart. So this song is my little contribution to bringing everyone together and shed a little light on the spirit of the season. So when you get together with the ones you love and share what you got with people that don't got a lot, when you all get together, I want you to sing this song together. Oh, XmaKwanaHanuRamaChristakadansamas. We pray for good and brotherhood and peace on earth for us. The time of year should bring good cheer and sound a lot like this. Merry XmaKwanaHanuRamaChristakadansamas. Merry XmaKwanaHanuRamaChristakadansamas, everyone. Very nice. Very nice. Should we fulfill some requests now? Cowboy, can you mute this so that we don't hear a big pop and annoy everybody? Pop! Oh wait, I'm not gonna unplug it anyway. Something's feeding back. Oh, it's me. How come I didn't mute my guitar? How come I didn't do that? This is our tight, really tight. We've rehearsed this for hours, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to say that a great man passed away today of COVID. Very, very sad. Mr. Charlie Pride. He's one of my dad's favorite singers. He's one of my favorite singers. He was a great guy. We got to hang out with him on several occasions. We got to back him up one time in BR 549. It was a great honor. He introduced us on the Opry once as Chuck Mead and his Grassy Knolls Singers.
I forgot.
It was, yeah, remember that?
The Grassy Knoll Singers.
The Grassy Knolls Singers. Anyway, he was a great man, and we want to pay tribute to him by doing this song. It's probably his biggest hit, best-known song. And here's to you, Charlie, wherever you got off to. 2, 3, 4, 1. Whenever I chance to meet an old friend on the street, he asked me how a man could ever feel this way. I always got a smiling face anytime or any place, and he asked me why, I just stop and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like a devil when you get back home. Now people all try and guess the secret of a happiness. Some of them never learn, it's just a simple thing. The secret that I'm thinking of is a woman and a man in love, and it's all in the words to this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and let her like a devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Hey, Charlie. You're a great man.
Remember when he was on the ship dressed like Tigger?
He was on the country music cruise dressed like Tigger. It was great.
It was costume night, so it wasn't
Yes.
completely insane.
Yeah. It wasn't just random.
It wasn't, he didn't just...
Most everybody was in costume. We were in costume too. I don't remember what we were. Cowboy, do you remember what you were? He was a cowboy. He played a drunk cowboy. That's what he was for Halloween too.
I was Captain Steubing.
I was Charles Nelson Riley. I think it's ho.
I was Gopher.
Well, I was taking a trip out to L.A., tooling along in my Chevrolet, poking on a number and digging on the radio. Just like cross the Mississippi line, I heard that highway start to whine, and I knew that left rear tire was about to go. Well, the spare was flat, and I got out tight, 'cause there wasn't a filling station in sight, and I limped on down the shoulder on the rim. I went as far as I could, and when to stop the car, it was right in front of this little bar, kind of a redneck-looking joint called the Dewdrop. Bartender that I had a flat, would he be kind enough to give me change for a one? Well, there's one thing I was sure proud to see. There wasn't a soul in the place except for him and me, and he just looked disgusted, pointing toward the telephone. Well, he called up a station down the road a ways. I head wasn't very busy today, and he could have someone there in about 10 minutes or so. He said, "You just stay right where you're at," but I didn't bother to tell the dang fool I sure as hell didn't have any place else to go. I just ordered up a beer and sat down at the bar when some guy walked in and said, "Who owns this car with a peace sign, the mag wheels, and 4 on the floor?" Well, he looked at me and I damn near died, and I decided I'd just better wait outside. I laid $1 on the bar and I headed for the door. When I thought I'd get out there with my skin, these 5 big dudes coming strolling in with this one old drunk chick and some fella with green teeth. I was almost at the door when the biggest one said, "You tip your hat to this lady, son," and when I did, all that stupid hair fell out from underneath. Now, the last thing I wanted was to get in a fight in Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night, especially when there was 5 of them and only 1 of me. They all started laughing. I felt kind of sick. I knew better think of something pretty quick. I just reached out and kicked old green teeth right in the knee. Now he let out a scream that would curl your hair, but before he could move, I grabbed me a chair and said, "Oh, watch him, folks, because he's a pretty dangerous man." I said, "You may not know it, but this man's a spy. He's an undercover agent for the FBI. He's been sent down here to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan." Well, he was still bent over, holding onto his knee, but everybody else was looking and listening to me, and I laid it on thicker and heavier as I went. I said, "Would you believe this man has gone as far as tearing Trump stickers on the bumpers of cars, and he voted for Bernie Sanders for president. He's one of them long-haired hippie.pinko fags. I bet you he's even got a commie flag tacked up on a wall inside of his garage. He's a snake in the grass, I'll tell you guys. He may look dumb, but that's just a disguise. He's a mastermind in the ways of espionage." They all started looking real suspicious of him, and he jumped up and said, "Now just wait a minute, Jim. You know he's lying. I've been living here all of my life. I'm a faithful follower of Brother John Birch. I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church. I ain't even got a garage. You call home and ask my wife." Then he started saying something about the way I was dressed, but I didn't wait around to hear the rest. I was too busy moving and hoping I didn't run out of luck. When I hit the ground, I was making tracks. They were just taking my car down off the jacks. I threw the man a 20, jumped in and fired that mother up. Dale Earnhardt would have sure been proud of the way I was moving. I passed that crowd coming out the door and headed toward me in a trot. Well, I guess I should have gone ahead and run, but somehow I just couldn't resist the fun of chasing them all just once around the parking lot. They headed for the cars, I hit the gas and spun around and headed them off at the pass. I was slinging gravel and put a ton of dust in their hair. Well, I had them all out there stepping and fetching like the head was on fire and their ass was a catch, and I decided I'd go ahead and split before the cops got there. When I hit the road, I was really wheeling, had gravel flying and rubber squealing. I didn't slow down till I was almost to Arkansas. Well, I think I'm going to reroute my trip. I wonder if anybody will think LA via Omaha. Time for Marky to do a song, don't you think? You want to change now? No, you can change now.
I don't think I'm going to bother with it anymore.
You're not?
No, because I don't know where we're at, so it's okay.
Well, yeah,
Fine.
we're right there because I had to do that request, you see, because, that's what happens. Remember when we played gigs and people requested stuff?
Yeah.
So we're kind of done with the hillbilly part, and we can go back to, the Dan Electro. Everybody like that Dan Electro bass. Don't you love it?
Dan Electro, ho, ho, ho. That's the what kind of guitar does Santa play? That's a Dan Electro, ho, 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 ho.
I thought he played a Vixen.
A
Blitzen.
Blitzen.
A Blitzen Les Paul.
Oh, I hope you guys are having fun tonight. We thank you for your nice contributions. We thank you for being present on the Facebook Live and everybody on YouTube watching it in their easy chairs. We love participation. I haven't even looked at the phone yet. Has anybody else been looking for requests? I guess we got one. Good. Paul Lonbach is watching.
A Blitzenbacher.
I love Longenbach. That guy's great. I used to give him a lot of shit when we worked at Pizza Hut, but I always liked him. I'm glad you're watching, man.
You guys were working at Pizza Hut. What do you expect?
I was working at, well, we had fun. It was not your regular Pizza Hut. It was Mass Street Pizza Hut. It used to be so busy in there, it would be like, Mass Street Pizza Hut, please hold the line. Mass Street Pizza Hut, please hold the line. There's like 5 lines. And one time, a friend of mine accidentally said, Mass Street Pizza Hut, please be alive. And I think they were. And there's all sorts of great things that happened at Pizza Hut.
Santa plays a Blitzenbacher.
I have talked about my website, but we do, it's chuckmead.com. It's pretty easy. Show them one of those T-shirts. I brought some T-shirts for Marky to model. Hold it up into your camera.
I think he has to switch back to the acoustic bass before he shows it.
Do you have to do that? Do you have to? Yeah.
I am your personal Carol Merrill.
Nice and high, Mark. Nice and high.
Oh, he's nice and high, all right.
Looks beautiful, man.
Wait. I got the other design.
Wait, there's a Lil SOB Jamboree special T-shirt.
No, this is the Chuck Mead.
That's the Big Bear in the Sky. That's designed by my buddy Billy Woodward, who did the video. It comes right off of the video.
And we have bandanas too, right?
And we do have bandanas. Cowboy has those though. Okay, well, they're over there on the table though, but they're really great. We got all sorts of crap for sale, and I know probably most of you have all this crap already, but they make excellent gifts. I think we have just a little bit of time to get it to you, but you got to order now. But you got to call me now.
Look, here it is.
Hey, look. That's perfect. That's perfect for a mask. You could use that as a mask.
You can use it as a babushka.
Marky Babushka. Marky, what are you going to sing for us? You got to do a Christmas song, will you?
Okay.
Can we do that?
All right. Hey,
Is it the one about the thing?
it's the one about the thing, about the things.
I start this?
1, 2, 3.
4, 1. Wait, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Of all of the reindeer, you are the mastermind. Run, Rudolph, Randolph ain't too far behind. Run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, Rudolph, reeling like a merry-go-round. Said Santa to the girl child, what is you a looking to get?
Rudolph driving in an old Chevette. Come on, Chuck. Meanwhile, I've been thinking. Hey, Chuck, you know what I've been thinking?
What?
Well, I'm not sure if it's meant with any malfeasance or if Chuck Berry is some kind of miscreant. I think it's more like just a playful prankfulness that he's punking Santa and Rudolph on this one because something's not really right here. All right? I'll see what I mean if we take this line by line and read in between the lines. So it starts off like this. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa can't make it to town. All right. Now, Chuck Berry is telling Rudolph to run, run. This is a magical reindeer that flies, for Christ's sakes. And he's being encouraged to run. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. All right. Now, not only is he encouraging him to not to use his magical powers of flying, but he's sending him onto the freeway to make this journey around the entire damn world right at holiday drive time. So he's going out there on the 5 or the 101 or the 65 or whatever you are. This is going to take an entirely long time. Once again, punking these guys. And then like this. Run, run, Rudolph, reeling like a merry-go-round. All right, not only is he encouraging him to run and not fly once again, but he's telling him to reel like a merry-go-round. Now let's think about that, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking to get to a destination, do you get on the merry-go-round? No, I don't think so. Because it just gets you right back to where you started all. So Rudolph, please don't listen to Chuck Berry on this one. You might get your presents to the villa otherwise. There was a little boy. He stepped up to Santa. Do you know what he said?
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Said Santa to the boy child, what is it you're looking for? He said, all I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric guitar. Away went Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. That's more like it. Run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, wheeling like a merry-go-round.
Marky Miller.
Yeah.
That's good. You brought up some valid points.
You know, I've always thought about that.
He's still not as mean as that the reindeer coach.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
The
Well,
special.
well, no, Rudolph was completely abused
The reindeer coach.
when you
was a
think about
dick.
it. I know.
He
Yeah.
was totally a dick. Let's not let him play in any
From-
reindeer
Yeah,
game.
From now
Well,
on.
that's it. Basically, that's the Christmas story and the moral is everyone's a dick until they need something.
Even
from you.
Santa's a dick in even Santa's a dick
Santa
in
was
that
a total
one.
dick in that.
Because remember they did this whole musical number, all the elves. They worked
Yeah.
really hard on it. This musical number, and Santa goes, they say, "What do you think, Santa?" And Santa goes, needs work. Now if you'll excuse me. And just
He
walks
was
off.
He had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I
He
guess
wasn't at
that's
his best
true.
right then.
I guess that's true. He's
And remember, it's for Santa.
okay. We're gonna attempt something. You know, if you've been a viewer of the Lil SOB Jamboree, then you know that each week we do a Who song. And so now it's time. Can we do this? You guys, yeah, we're totally ready for this. It came right after that. It's actually on the list. We're kind of on the program again. Because, you know, surprisingly, we only have 25 minutes left of the show. It's gone pretty fast, right?
I don't know where the time was.
I know. The sleigh bells just keep ringing. There's clocks all over the Little SOB. Up here in the North Pole, there's no clocks. It's like a casino up here.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, the surf and turf. Surf and turf is killer.
They do. The buffets. That reindeer stew, that was really good.
The free bubble up.
Yeah, Frank's.
Did you bring pork and beans?
Pork and beans.
Marky brought pork and beans for Christmas. And when you dip the pizza in the pork and beans, that is some kind of good. All right, let's do this Who song. You guys ready? It's obvious the one we're going to do, you guys. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Did you ever see the faces of the children? They get so excited. Waking up on Christmas morning out before the winter sun's ignited. But they believe in women, all of heaven, including heaven's generosity. Well, peeping around the door to see what part was off for free and curiosity. And Tommy doesn't know what day it is. He doesn't know who Jesus was or what pray it is. How Tommy.
Tommy.
That sounded pretty good, Marky.
Tommy.
Do you think it's all right?
Only the boy with cause and bad. Do you think that? Do you think it's all right?
What's happening?
I
Cousin.
think he's stroking out. He's stroking out British style. I love walking through Soho with Mark because we'll be walking and all of a sudden he'll just go, I first felt a kick.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Don't want to go down in the tube station at midnight. Well,
What a clitoris you turned out to be. I knocked the guns and I run on up for your tea. Left me standing like a guilty schoolboy.
you're showing your true colors, Marky.
Nah.
And that's not a bad
It's embarrassing myself.
Sounds like
No, you're not embarrassing. I love it, man. You're cracking me up.
Where are we anymore?
We're doing this song. I met her accidentally beneath that prairie sky. Every single move she made was perfect without trying. She was used to living a solitary life, but we fell in together like two bandits in the night. She gave herself, and then I knew there's no one else I ever would surrender to. Yeah, she's my Reno County girl. Now she don't need nobody to promise her the world. You can make a fool out of my Reno County girl. Her daddy never liked me. He's filled with jealousy. He could never understand just what she saw in me. She climbed in, we took a ride. We were loaded down with love, and as we crossed that line, me and my Reno County girl. Whoa, I'm the kind that likes to ramble around. Oh, I can't stand the thought that I ever did let her down. Now she sits on a porch swing by herself at night and thinks of everyone she loves and keeps them extra tight. 'Cause she remembers dark times, so dark she can't breathe. But she remembers through them all with country dignity. She don't mind to be alone. She knows I'm always gonna be coming home back to my Reno County girl. Yeah, she's my Reno County girl. That's a good one. Love you, Zol. I think it's time that we did. I think it's time we did a Carl Smith song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I'm on the prowl. Tonight's my night, darling, you know how. I'm in the mood for a loving gal, and if you're waiting on me, baby, I'm ready. Tonight's the night to dance. Tonight's my night for fine romance. I'm in the mood, so let's commence. And if you're waiting on me, baby, I'm ready. The silver slipper and the wagon wheelette. There won't be a place we haven't been before daylight. There's nothing finer than bacon and eggs at the Moonlight Diner. Tonight's my night to really have. Tonight's my night, baby, you know how. I'm in the love for loving gal, and if you're waiting on me, baby, I'm ready. I'm in the mood, so let's commence. And if you're waiting on me, baby, I'm ready. At the Hermitage Diner, tonight's my night to jump the fence. Tonight's my night for big expense. I'm in the mood, so let's commence. And if you're waiting on me, baby, I'm ready. Nice. It's time. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Oh, decoration the red on a Christmas tree. Oh, mean a thing, dear. You're not here with me, and when those blues so playing start falling,
that's a Christmas song. She got the ring. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. She said we ought to get married, but I told her I wasn't ready. She said, I wanna be with you always, and I told her we was already steady. She said she needed a diamond, but I told her I couldn't give it. So she went out and found herself a fella who would come up with it. Then she got the ring, and I got the finger. She didn't want to waste the time on no worn-out singer. She wanted all the things a married life would give her. She got the ring, and I got the finger. She tried every trick in the book just to wear me down. Years before we met, she already had a wedding gown. Her new groom looks like a gorilla, but she thinks he's cute. She was looking for a man who would fit into her monkey suit. She got the ring, and I got the finger. She didn't want to waste the time on no worn-out singer. She wanted all the bling that married life would bring her. She got the ring, and I got the finger. She got the ring, and I got the finger. She didn't want to waste the time on no one-out singer. She wanted all the bling that married life would bring her. She got the ring, and I got the finger.
What do we got?
We're going to do one more song, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a nice Christmas song. Hey, PJ and Honky Tonk Frank,
Whoa, whoa.
I didn't forget you guys. This is for you. This is so y'all can celebrate Christmas. We want everybody to have a nice holiday season. No matter if you celebrate Christmas or you just like to eat a bunch of good food, or if you're of another faith and you don't do that and you still like to have a lot of good food. This is the eating season.
I like
should
food.
just call it the eating holiday.
Everybody likes food.
I get food. Okay, so we're going to do this song.
Happy food.
Happy food, happy holidays to everybody. You guys ready? We better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
Satan.